product called Dog Rocks. It's an 100% natural rock that we import from Australia, and you put the rock in the dog's water bowl and it will stop burn patches appearing on your lawn, shrubs, box hedge, etc, etc. 100% natural, no change to the pH balance of the dog's urine or the drinking water. It doesn't let anything into the water, doesn't change the smell or the taste. It's hassle-free and very easy to use. You simply change the rock every 2 months. You're not having to medicate your dog in any way. You're not having to give it a pill. It's a lovely product to use. It's difficult to pinpoint why dog urine burns the grass. Some dogs will burn the grass, some dogs' urine won't burn the grass. Some bitches' urine will burn the grass, some bitches' urine won't burn the grass. It's difficult to pinpoint exactly why. It has something to do with the urea and the ammonia and the nitrates, and all of this can be got through their diet and their drinking water. Dog rocks work on absorption. They filter out of the water some of these impurities that turn the grass brown, but just enough not to change the pH balance of the water or the urine. So there's no side effects, there's no harm to the dog. It's safe for all household pets.
I have 2 dogs. One of them is a Scottish Terrier and the other one is a West Highland Terrier. I've had them, well, we've always had dogs in our family, so obviously know a lot about their characteristics and traits, especially terriers. We've always actually ended up having terriers. I think dog rocks are really important for people that have got pets or dogs and they're really proud of their lawn and their gardens. So obviously you don't want big burn patches on your lawns when you're having guests over, or even just generally for you to enjoy your own lawn, especially if you put a lot of care and effort into your gardening. And also it's great because you're not treating your dog or giving it any chemicals or changing its pH balance or anything like that. So as a pet owner, I don't want to have to be treating my dog in order to have a nice lawn, because then I feel bad. So I think, yeah, it's a really great product for that.
Basically, you put 1 pack of dog rocks in your water bowl and it will work on absorption. Imagine a sponge. It'll soak up enough of the problem, enough of the impurities that turn the grass brown, to stop the problem happening. It'll reach a saturation point at around 2 months where it can't absorb anymore. It does work for cats and it does work for rabbits if you can confine their water source and make sure that their water source has got dog rocks in it. So it's proven both on the sort of medical side, if you want, with the water tests and the urine tests, and it's proven within the field, the consumer side. We sell hundreds of thousands of packs a year.
Dog rocks are amazing because they obviously protect your lawn. They are 100% natural for your dog and your animals, and it means that you've got a nice lawn that you can enjoy and also your dog can as well.
I think in general it's probably a good thing to have a clean home and garden when you've got pets, especially if you've got children around, because you can then reduce the risk of the children catching worms or any other perhaps disease or virus or whatever that animals and pets would have. Not that that's a big problem, but in general it's probably easier and nicer to have a clean home for your pets, for your children. But you know, each to their own, and I certainly wouldn't be in the business of telling someone that their home has to be spick and span and immaculate. So each to their own, but in general I think it would be nicer to have a clean environment for your dogs and pets and children.
Pet life balance, as long as you obviously get the right animal for you that's suited to your lifestyle. It's just generally about making sure that you pick the right animal, and then hopefully it will keep everything happy and your home happy, which obviously your pet is there to enhance your life, not be a hindrance. I think with dogs especially, that you get that kind of unconditional love with them, and you don't have that with many other animals. I think maybe horses and things like that, and I don't know, I love having them around.
If you get your dog or cat or pet as a youngster within the first sort of 6, 8, 10 weeks of their life, I'd start from the very beginning, diligently trying to train them to do their dirty in a particular spot, to pee in a particular spot if it suits you and suits your environment. So try and get them when they're young and instill in them the values and rules that you want to see throughout their lives. If you have a dog or cat or pet that comes to you when they're older, you just need to perhaps be a little bit firmer and a little bit more defined with your parameters so that they clearly know that in their previous home they might have done X, Y and Z, but they do A, B and C with you. So you just need to be a little bit more defined perhaps with an older pet. My top tips for owning a pet. I would set them clear boundaries so that you give them the confidence to behave within your set boundaries, and that will suit you and the pet. Reward them when they've been good. Pets are very sensitive and they need to know that they're loved. Take them out as much as you can. You don't want them confined to your house. They need to be able to run around, whether it's in a park, by a river. Take them out on the lead for walks if you haven't got access to parks, rivers and outside areas. And most importantly, be fair and give them loads of love, because they deserve it more than we do.